I'll take him if you want.
No, it's no problem. I'm glad of the fresh air before a day in the factory.
Well, now that's the sale of your mum's house completed. What do you reckon?
About what?
The money. Do you want to put it in a savings account or something?
I thought we'd agreed. You were going to buy Natalie's share of the garage. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've not been sure it's what you wanted.
I said, Kevin, before we went away.
Yes, well, you have been known to change your mind, Sal.
Well, get it done then before I change it again. Come on, girls, we're going to be late. Oh, you're up?
Aye, it's one surprise after another these days, so it is. I was just about to make a cup of tea.
Oh, well, I'll get it for you.
Right. I've just been practicing with this here board. It's a bit tricky to start with, but if you keep on... You were saying?
Nothing.
Tell you the truth, Elizabeth, I've been up since 6:30 thinking about what I need to say to you.
And?
Well, I'm none the wiser, so I'm not. But I do think we need to talk.
I think we do, yeah.
Right.
But not now. Because if we do, I won't get to work till dinner.
Hey, what's she looking for?
Oh, Greg moved into his flat last night, didn't he?
Oh.
You don't think he's gone to the factory without me seeing him, do you?
Yeah, like when?
Well, when I was working.
You'll have to have been very quick then.
Hey, here you go, Maxine. A quick wash and cut shouldn't take you away from the window for longer than 1 minute.
I'm just here for a word with Mrs. Roberts, if I may.
I thought you did all your talking behind closed doors with Spider Nugent.
That's precisely why I'm here. To ensure that the people of Weatherfield are not exposed to the sort of jiggery-pokery that gives gerrymandering a bad name.
Was that actually English?
I thought we might go to Paris this evening.
That's that posh restaurant on Keys. It's dead expensive.
I sampled their luncheon yesterday just after I'd been to the abattoir. Cracking menu.
Well, I suppose we ought to get all this sorted out.
Splendid. Shall we say 7? Councillor?
Oh, that sounds wonderful, actually, doesn't it? Councillor.
Here we go. Do you know, if you ask me, this magazine ought to be called Sad. It's for women who don't have a life. I mean, look at that. Collecting teaspoons for fun. Oh, look, there's a voucher for a jigsaw puzzle. 10,000 pieces of baked beans, and it's gone up, you know. £2.50. What a waste of money. Oh, morning, Alec. What can I get you?
What do you think you're doing?
Me? I'm helping out.
Helping out? Helping out? You've no authority. Where's Leanne?
What's it got to do with you?
Everything. I happen to be looking after Rita's interests.
Yeah, and I'm looking after Leanne's, and she's in charge.
In charge? She's not even in the flaming shop.
She's gone to the wholesalers. That's why I'm standing here. And she better be back quick and all. Baldwin will skin me.
But you know nothing about shopkeeping. You drove that woman away.
I gave her good advice. What's wrong with that?
She didn't spend a penny.
That's nought to do with you. Now, do you want serving?
I want to check that till for a start.
Hey, if you are calling me a thief after I've been stood in here helping out, I'll tell you...
All right, all right. Now, just tell me, when will Leanne be back?
When the taxi brings her.
The taxi?
You don't expect her to bring 10 cartons of fags back on bus, do you?
Just wait till I see her. I'll give her a piece of my mind.
Oh, well, if that's how you feel. I'll be off and all. I've got my own job to do.
Look, we can't leave this shop unattended.
Well, you wanted to be in charge. It's all yours.
I've a pub to open.
Good. You can buy me a drink at dinner time, a sort of thank you for helping out.
Hiya. Sandwich. Got me one as well. I thought I'd join you.
Put him down for a wee minute. Look, about last night, what exactly was going on?
Well, I know it's been a long time, but I thought you'd have remembered what a kiss was.
No, I'm being serious. Look, I know this here's a strange time, you know what I mean? For the pair of us. And I know full well you're trying to make me feel better. But I don't want you sitting there feeling you've made a big mistake. I mean, let's face it, you and I are used to making big mistakes. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, well, I don't feel you have to let me down gently, you know?
I kissed you because I wanted to. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I've no intention of letting you down, gently or otherwise. Okay?
Fiona! Oops, sorry. You won't mind if I'm late back?
Won't I? Why?
Well, if Fred's taking me somewhere posh, I'm going to need somewhat suitable.
I thought your wardrobe was full of something suitable.
Maxine, have you ever thought that it might be a certain lack of, shall we say, style that's putting Loverboy off?
Actually, Greg says I'm the most stylish woman on the street.
Oh.
And that's what attracted him to me.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been too busy moving into the flat.
Oh, moved in already?
Yeah. I was just wondering if you're free for lunch.
Oh, yeah, great. Here you go. See ya.
Max? Oh, you've got flowers, haven't you? Yes, thank you very much. You're working through, remember?
Well, it's no problem. We can do it tomorrow.
See? Max, I've got a dentist appointment. Come on.
Oh, go on, I'll stop. Fred'll only think I'm being extravagant if I turn up in something new.
Yeah, like he'd notice.
Oh.
Thanks, Audrey. You've just got me vote.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I've left my wallet in the office. You go ahead and get drinks in.
All right.
Michael, just the man I wanted to see.
Now, why does that make me think you want something?
It's not for me, it's for the people of Weatherfield.
I employ half of them. Isn't that good enough?
They want something new, something honest, new representation, and I've got a guy just to do that job.
Oh, yeah, you want me to vote for that new wave pot-smoking vegetarian eco, do you?
Oh, this doesn't sound too good.
I'm everything he despises. I'm an entrepreneur, drive a big car, make lots of money.
Don't tell me you're going to vote for Audrey.
Well, if there was a poll for Gossip of the Year award, I might, but anything else, oh, forget it.
I'll put you down as a don't know then, shall I?
No, I was just wondering how Rita was.
As well as to be expected, that's all the hospital would say.
Good.
Are you going for a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
You're not going to see Rita, otherwise I'd give you a lift.
Thanks, Greg, but you've done enough.
You know, this might sound a bit weird, but when I was at the hospital, I almost enjoyed it. Being there with you.
Well, it was a strange situation.
And then I woke up in the night, worrying what you must have thought about me, babbling on about all sorts of rubbish while Rita was at death's door.
I'd better go. Kevin's waiting for me.
Well, I still don't think you've thought it through properly, so I don't.
You're not the only one with time to think, you know. Sewing knickers does leave a little bit of time for the brain, even for me.
You know, I could really do with a heart starter, Elizabeth. Honest to God, I could.
Oh, no. Every time you have to face up to something, you have a drink. Well, that's one thing that is going to change.
Well, I do have quite a lot to face up to, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, and you're going to do it without a drink if we have to have any kind of future at all.
And what kind of future can I offer you?
You know, I'm not some starry-eyed kid.
No, you're not. You're a very attractive woman, so you are.
Is that a problem?
Well, yes, it is a bit of a problem, you know what I mean? I mean, let's face it, my greatest achievement over the last fortnight has been getting out of bed and getting myself dressed. Believe you me, you need more than that, Elizabeth.
No, that's where you're wrong. I'm really proud of you for doing that. It's progress. You couldn't have done that a fortnight ago.
Oh, well, whoop-de-doo, eh? Who knows? In a week's time, I might be able to get to the potty on my own. Great.
Jim, what do you think this is all about?
Tell you the God's honest truth, I haven't a clue.
All right. Yeah, there have been times when I hated you. But seeing how you've come to terms with all this, it's not pity. I'm proud of you. And I love you.
Hiya.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, you remembered what I drink.
It wasn't exactly difficult.
Well, next time I'll try and order something a bit more exotic, maybe a gin sling.
You can ask for one, you still get a pint. I haven't a clue what a gin sling is.
Well, to tell you the truth, neither do I.
That it?
Yeah, that's okay. Are you still up for a bit of envelope stuffing tonight?
With you and Spider?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's got to be there. I mean, he's the candidate. I could send him out, though, to do a bit of canvassing.
So we're left with a pile of envelopes to stuff on our own? I can think of better ways to spend an evening.
Yeah.
Spoke to the solicitor. He reckons it could go through quite quick.
Oh?
I mean, that's provided Natalie don't start playing silly beggars. You don't think she will, do you? So?
I'm sorry, what?
You seem miles away, then. Like, can't be easy, can it? Me talking about business when it's your mum's inheritance and that.
Chris Collins sounds like a bit of a lad.
Oh, a bit. He had an affair with Samantha.
Oh, the barmaid. Pretty girl. Can't blame him for that.
While she was living with Des Barnes.
Ah, talk about doing it on your own doorstep.
And while he was working for Kevin, he was knocking up Sally.
She had an affair.
I know. You'd think Paul wouldn't well in her mouth. See ya.
Yeah.
I'd better get back to work.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Must be jet lag or something.
Well, take it easy, all right? You know I love you, don't you?
Maxine?
Oh, hi.
I just wondered, are you busy in the salon at the moment?
So, why do you need an appointment?
Oh, it just needs tidying up a bit. I thought I might pop in when I get 5 minutes.
Well, I can make an appointment for you.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. I suppose you'll be taking time off to help Greg move into your flat?
No, he's done it all himself. I was telling him about the last tenant who lived there.
What about him?
I was just saying that Chris worked for Kevin.
I do hope you weren't telling Greg things that aren't his business. I do have to work with him, you know.
What? Oh, you mean you and Chris? No, I mean, that's Asian history, isn't it?
Exactly. Be nice for you having Greg so close. You'd be able to see a lot more of him.
I hope so. You know, compared to all the blokes I've been out with, there's just no comparison. Anyway, see ya.
Well, I nipped in to see her this morning. They seem to reckon she'll be okay, so...
Good. Fact that she's here at all's a bit of luck.
Ah, Jim.
How you doing?
You visiting Rita?
Yeah. Seen enough of that place to last me a lifetime. No, these are for a lady friend, so they are.
Have we allowed to ask who that might be?
Yes, girl named Elizabeth.
Oh, and there's us thinking you were turning into an old romantic.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Well, Elizabeth and I, we might be getting back together again.
Oh, very good.
Couldn't be more pleased for you.
Is it common knowledge?
Well, it will be now, Maud knows.
Cheek?
No, I'm not counting me chickens. I mean, after all, I'm hardly the catch of the day, am I?
Well, if Liz thinks so, that's all that matters.
Listen, I'm off. Good on you.
Aye, cheerio,
See you
mate.
later.
I bet you're glad you didn't do anything stupid now, aren't you?
Hey, come here. I'll tell you what, Maud. I never thought I could feel this way again. You know, is it funny? I mean, if this contraption's got me and Elizabeth back together again, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing falling off that building, eh?
What was Maxine saying about me and Kevin this dinner time?
What about you two? Can't remember, like what?
I don't like being gossiped about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just like to know about people. You know, so I don't put my foot in it. Look, I know you two have had problems, but it's none of my business.
Exactly. And as Maxine says, it is ancient history. I wouldn't be putting thousands of pounds of my mum's inheritance into the business if I thought we had problems, would I?
You really don't have to explain anything to me.
I just wanted to make it clear to you. I take it you and Maxine are getting serious.
And what makes you say that?
Well, now you've moved into a flat, that's very handy for her.
Moving has nothing to do with Maxine.
No?
No, I wanted somewhere close to work. And, well, the neighbours are nice. The lovely family next door.
Ha ha.
No, Maxine's fun, but it's nothing serious. I guess I just haven't found Miss Right yet, as my mum would say.
I better go.
Yeah, Kevin will be waiting.
This isn't what I imagined Spider's place would be like.
Well, that's because it's not his place. He lives with his auntie, doesn't he?
Oi!
Oh, Annie M's well cool. Oh, Mrs. Weatherfield's Aunt St. Mrs. Merton. She looks like a little old lady, but you cross her at your peril.
Yeah, well, the little old lady we should be concentrating on is Audrey Roberts. We've got to win this campaign, so people, let's get stuffing.
Yes, boss.
You've got gifts, Audrey, given to very few leaders. Glamour, charisma. Our very own Evita Peron.
Oh. Come on, Fred, you've said that before.
Happen I did. Mind you, with your sylph-like figure, it'd be more like Rivita Peron.
Now stop it. All this talk can turn a girl's head, you know. Oh, girl, listen to me.
Listening to you, Audrey, gives me no problem whatsoever.
Fred, you know, Alpha.
Shh. Do we have to talk about him?
Well, he is my husband. And, you know, usually he gets very jealous if I so much as look at another man. But with you, he doesn't seem to have a problem.
Why not? Am I not a man? If you prick me, do I not bleed?
Because he knows that you're just my campaign manager. And I know that all this flattery is just to make me feel good and go out there and sock it to him, eh?
Rita. Rita, love. I've brought Betty to see you.
Oh, Rita, you gave us an awful shock, love.
Sorry.
Who'd have pictured Alec as a hero? I've never seen him as an arrow flint type myself.
It's note that any of us wouldn't have done. Besides, if I'd let aught happen to you, I don't think life would have been worth living.
Aye, got yourself on. What are you doing? Them floors are for you, not for me.
Well, I'll see more of them here than I would if they were at the flat.
I see. Is this your way of trying to tell me you're looking after me too much?
Don't start that again. Hey, it's a long time since anybody brought me flowers.
Oh, well, don't worry. They're just from the corner shop, you know.
Don't spoil it.
Sorry. Well, you know me. I've never been any good at saying things like that, you know. Well, things like thank you.
Yeah, well, at least we knew each other well enough not to make a big deal out of it.
We also know that we made an awful lot of mistakes the last time around. And this time, you know, there's three of us. Not just you and me. There's you, me, and the Ferrari here.
Yeah, well, I've always fancied men in sports cars. We have to take it one day at a time. And if it's not working, we only have to go back a day. The secret is not to try too hard. And then, well, maybe one day we'll realise that we've grown old together.
That's the nicest thing you've said to me in 25 years.
If I didn't know you better, I'd think you were trying to get me tiddler.
I'm just trying to get you to relax. An election campaign's like running a marathon. You need to pace yourself. You mustn't peak too early.
Oh, sometimes I think I've never peaked at all.
But now's your chance. You're mature, confident, beautiful. There's naught to stand between you and your destiny.
Well, when I dreamed of my destiny, I didn't think of Weatherfield Council. Do you really think I'm beautiful?
How could I not? I've watched you blossom as this campaign progressed.
Can I say something to you, Fred? Something that I wouldn't say to anybody else?
Of course you can, my dear.
Well, I feel you've let me see a side of myself that I've never seen before. You know, the real Audrey Roberts. For starters, I think it's time to get tough in this election.
Music to my ears.
Starting with this libel thing of Spiders about being paid off.
It's slander. Libel's written, this was spoken.
Oh, well, whatever. Do you know, I think we should go straight to the police station and get rid of that Spider Nugent in one bold move.
It's a belting idea. But it's what he wants, you see. Police involvement raising his profile. His word against ours. Can't be proved. And mud sticks. No, you must rise above it. Stick to the issues. Smile your lovely smile, and the election is yours for taking.
Right.
Right, that's it. Who wants a drink? I'm buying.
No, not for me, thanks. I'm knackered.
I'll pass too. Do you need a hand?
No, I'm all right. I'll just...
Nah, it'll only take a minute, then I'm off for a nice long soak.
Right, I think I'll get home then.
Are you sure you don't want that drink? You know, just to say thank you for the work that you've done this evening.
Another time, eh? See you.
Yeah, see you, bye. Cheerio. What do you think, then?
With Lorraine? Nice girl.
Nice girl. Chocolate biscuits are nice. Your Auntie M, she's nice.
You fancy her?
Well, yeah, but...
But what? Oh, come on, you been getting any vibes?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what would a girl like that seeing someone like me?
You know, the last 2 years have been the loneliest of my life.
Yes, well, you've had your moments, so you have.
Yeah, I suppose I have. But moments, that's all there were.
Well, you want to try living in a house that used to be a family home, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, at least it was your own place. You want to try living with somebody else's furniture and somebody else's decorations. Then you realise you don't belong anywhere.
And where do you belong?
Here. With you. You know, we said we'd just take it a day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Can we start with a night at a time? Can I stay?
You know, I really want that, Elizabeth. What's the point? Me like this?
Hey, at least you won't be rolling over in bed kicking me like you used to.
I want that more than anything else in the world.
To kick me?
Yeah, I do. If it means I can stand on my own 2 feet again. Be a proper man. I'll do it. If you stay with me. I'll do it for us. I love you.